Now this is a beautiful question. We're asked to work out the area of the rectangle. We are told the diagram shows 3 identical circles inside a rectangle, and each circle has a radius of 24 millimeters. We know a radius goes from the center of the circle to the circumference. So in this case, this is our radius of 24 millimeters. As each circle touches the other 2 circles and the sides of the rectangle, I can work out, therefore, the length of my rectangle. Because looking at my diagram, I can see my radius is going to fit in once, twice, 3, 4 times. And 4 multiplied by 24 millimeters, that will give us 96 millimeters. Also, as each circle touches the other 2 circles, in the center here, we have an equilateral triangle. As I know the radius of each circle is 24 millimeters, therefore I know the length of each side of my equilateral triangle will be 48 millimeters. As it's an equilateral triangle, I know each angle is 60 degrees. As I want to calculate the width of my rectangle, I know from center to circumference is a radius, and as each radius here is 24, therefore this top part is 24 millimeters. And again here at the bottom, I know from center to circumference is a radius, and again as each radius is 24, I know this is also 24 millimeters. Hence I have to work out the remaining length, and we should see the remaining length corresponds to the perpendicular height. To calculate the perpendicular height, as it's a right angle triangle, and I'm given 2 sides, and I will work out the remaining side, I can simply apply Pythagoras' theorem, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The only important letter in Pythagoras is letter C, and C is called the hypotenuse, the longest side, which is always directly opposite the right angle. When given C, i.e. the longest side, we can do c squared, in this case 48 squared. Instead of adding, we then subtract the shorter side squared, in this case 24 squared. And with Pythagoras, we always square it at the end. Substituting into our calculator, that gives a final answer of 24 root 3, in this case, millimeters. Hence, the width of my rectangle will be 24 plus 24 plus 24 root 3, which simplifies to give us 48 plus 24 root 3. As I want the area of the rectangle, I'm going to multiply its length by its width, which equals 8,598.645. As we're asked to give our answer to 3 significant figures, well, significant figures means we start from the left and we count from the first digit from the left, that's not a 0. So as 8 is the first digit, that's not a 0. That's my first significant figure. Once I start counting, I don't stop. That's my first, that's my second, that's my third. As I round to 3, I now stop. Draw a line to the right, that's my decider. If that's 5 or more, which it is, I round the previous digit up by 1. But as that's 9, therefore add the previous digit up by 1. So therefore I'm going to have 8, 6, and I always must fill up to the decimal with placeholders. So 8,600.